to bring in ABC News national security and defense analyst Mick Mulroy. Mick, thanks for being here. President Zelensky is saying that the Ukrainian military has been able to slow down and even stop Russian forces in key locations across the nation. But we've also heard that Russia slowed down to replenish food, supplies, and troops. So what do you think of the Ukrainian defense so far?
So, Diane, I think the invasion is playing out exactly as Western intelligence agencies predicted. However, even the best plan, the opposition has a vote. In this case, the opposition is the Ukrainian military and people. And I think they have fought with a tenacity that few expected, especially the Russians. So I would attribute their slowing down and they're not taking the train that they expected to because of this. They have showed a stalwart effort in the face of an overwhelming enemy. Unfortunately, we should all be hoping that this resistance continues, but unfortunately, the Russian military is so overwhelming in power that it's unlikely that they will be able to resist forever. And in that case, we'll look at a significant insurgency that will likely follow.
Now, what do you think's been working for the Ukrainian Defense Forces so far?
So a lot of it is the skill that they've acquired in the fight that's gone on for years and years after the annexation of Crimea. The other part is Western support. We've provided hundreds of tons of weapons and munitions, and these include the Javelin, which are extraordinarily effective against tanks and armored personnel carriers, and Stingers, which are very effective against helicopters and fixed-wing aircraft. They're taking a lot of these assets off the battlefield, and a lot of Russian soldiers are dying in the process. So it's those two things, and that intangible, just the courage of the fight in the Ukrainians, I think is something not only should we admire, but we should support. I think those things have caused this delay.
Now, we're seeing reports that Germany will let the Dutch ship 400 German-made anti-tank weapons to Ukraine. How significant is this shift from Germany, and how important are these weapons?
So it is a significant shift. It's my understanding it was a question of legality in Germany, and their choice to go forward with this shows that they understand that the Ukrainians are not just fighting for Ukraine right now, they're fighting for the free peoples of the world. So I think it was an exceptional statement on their part, and I think everyone else should follow suit in supporting them with as much as we possibly can. So that is a significant step and much needed, and hopefully it will continue.
Now, Russia has claimed time and time again that they are only targeting military infrastructure, but we've seen video of Ukrainian bridges and even apartments getting hit with missiles. So are they trying to hit military targets and just missing, or is this just another false claim from Russia?
So, Diane, I don't know. It could either be intentional or incompetence, quite frankly. Either one's bad, but if it's intentional, it would indicate that the Russians are going to try to terrorize the population to flee. In your report, you talked about already tens, if not hundreds of thousands are fleeing. This may be an effort to try to get them to do just that. I've seen the same videos. I've seen a tank roll over a vehicle with a person in it. These are not things that militaries should be doing. They should be held to account. These are war crimes, especially if they're intentional. I just don't know. Hopefully we can verify this, and if they are, that needs to be addressed by the international community.
Now, the $350 million package of lethal defense aid being sent to Ukraine by the United States includes portable surface-to-air missile systems. How important is air superiority in a combat theater like this?
It's absolutely critical, and that was one of the things that the Ukrainians did not have as its invasion was in its preparatory phase. So they don't have a significant air defense system, and we saw that with the ease of movement of their aircraft during the air campaign, which is ongoing. However, as you might recall, we had a significant effort against the Soviets in Afghanistan in the 80s, which was primarily hinged on these surface-to-air missiles. So they can have an exponential effect on the battlefield, and looks like they are. I mean, we've seen over a dozen aircraft shot down, many helicopters. These things are absolutely critical for the ground force of the Ukrainians to be able to survive in this onslaught.
All right, Mick Mulroy, always great to have your analysis. Mick, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.